Hi everyone, Liz here. Thanks for stopping by. So, oh my goodness, how many parts to this electric vacuum diamond painting pen am I going to do? This could possibly be one of the last ones. I am trying out so many different ones to try and find the perfect one. These have both come to me from Amazon, and one of them took over a month to come, and I thought I wasn't going to get it. This is the one that I thought had got lost in the post. And then the other one I spotted the other day because it was only £7.39. For £7.39 for an electric diamond painting pen, it would have been rude not to, as the saying goes. So we'll have a look at this one first. This is the electric diamond painting pen. Comes in several different colours. And yeah, as I say, I did expect that it wasn't going to turn up. It was a higher priced one, £23.32 I've paid. And because I'm Amazon Prime, I got free shipping. And then the other one, the cheaper one, for £7.39 is this one. Ooh, okay, we'll have a look at that one last. I want to look at this one. I have seen other people saying about this that they've not been overly impressed, so we'll have a look. I've got a diamond painting, a little gonk, which has got larger size gems and just standard crystals as well, because I want to put it through its paces, not just for picking up your resin and acrylic standard size gems. I want to try all the other ones as well to see whether one size fits all or what happens. Most of them seem to be picking up the larger gems, if not on the first attempt, then the second. Which would mean you would just need the one pen. The noise has put me off on a lot of them as well, so we need to see what the noise level's like. I meant to open this one in advance. Being as unorganised as I am, I haven't. I meant to see if it needed charging up, but anyway, we'll see how we get on. So I'm hoping this is just going to... Oh, it's got one at the other end as well, Liz. Yeah, there are some cheaper versions of this sort of cordless one coming out now, but I'm not sure what they will be like. They all seem to be around about the £20–30 mark, so we'll see. And unless you try it, you don't know. And I try these things so that you don't have to, as it were. If it's as difficult to use as it is to get out the box, we're going to have problems. There it is. There it is. Oh, have we got something missing? Oh, okay, we've got a little thing there, right? Obviously, oh, it is charged up already. Goodness, it gave us a quick buzz then. Yeah, obviously I got the pink one, and it's got a metal tip, standard. Oh, actually, no, that's not metal. That is plastic. That is, yeah, very plasticky. It's warm. You can feel it to the touch, and it's not very heavy. So that's our USB slot at the other end. So hopefully we've got some other bits underneath here. Oh yes, so that is it. So this is what you get. Now, a few people have commented that the wires and things are likely to get in the way, and particularly the suction tube that is on the others are likely to knock your gems over or whatever. And you know me, I can be clumsy with anything, so I did think that one didn't have wires attached to it already, it would be really, really good. That's not a very long wire, but then again, you are just going to be using that to charge it with. Okay. It's quite heavy, quite chunky, and I think that is definitely the sort of chunkiest diamond painting pen I've come across. Even the ones that are made, you know, that people pour and that people make from acrylic and things, I don't think they're as chunky as this. And as I said, there is quite a bit of weight to that. So, okay, let's have a look at this little leaflet. So we've got... Oh, right, so we've got a head missing. We should have... It should have a multiplacer there, look. So we have got an item missing. It was sealed, so I don't think anybody else has taken this out and used it and sent it back. Ultra long standby, rechargeable, waterproof. Okay, it's a bit worrying. Type C charging, waterproof, 90-degree rotation. Well, yeah, because you just move your hand. Ultra long standby. And then it gives us all your operating voltage, current, power, motor speed, your RPMs. Waterproof rating, goodness me, battery capacity, charging current, charging time, 1.6 hours. Okay, so it takes between 1 and 2 hours to charge. Electric powered efficiency for precise diamond dotting. Vacuum suction technology enables easy pickup and placement of diamonds. Lightweight and portable. I wouldn't, well, I suppose for the fact that it's got the battery charger in it, it is reasonably lightweight. IPX5 rated waterproofing and dust resist. Okay, right. So that is a very, and that's just telling us exactly the same thing again. That's disappointing, particularly as I've paid £23 for this. That's, okay. Let's listen to the noise of it. Oh, that's not good. You've got to keep your finger on it. That is not good at all. How are you going to diamond paint like that? Oh, that's rubbish. That's absolute rubbish. Oh, I'm not happy with that, even if this works really well. Do you know there's a slope on that, look? I don't know whether you can see that on camera. Yeah, you sort of can. Can you see? Yeah, you can see there, look, it's got a slope on it. That tips. I don't think that should be like that, unless that's the way that they use it for the suction. I think it really does need a really good charge, but that's no good, is it? You need to be able to switch it on and switch it off. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, right, I'll have a look at the other one and just give this one a little bit of an extra charge, because it should really have been on charge so that it's, you know, I mean, it has come with a charge, but I think to give it a fair crack for picking up the gems, it does need to. Oh, like we've got a red light on, look, so that it's telling you it's charging. Okay, that looks, does that look to you like that maybe means that it's half charged? Maybe it goes all the way up when it's fully charged. Anyway, we'll see. So let's have a look at this one then, which is the other end of the scale, which was only £7.39. So there's all sorts of different ones coming out now at all sorts of varying prices. That is quite quiet, to be fair, but I don't like the fact that you've got to keep your finger on it to work it. If it was down at the bottom, that would be so much easier, but having it there in the middle, okay. So we have two little white boats. Okay, we didn't get any accessories with that, and the one that we should have was missing. Oh, it's one of these nice pens. Look, I do like this pen. This one, if you remember the first two that I unboxed, I would have preferred the Pickman Do one, which was the most expensive one that I'd bought at that time, using this pen, but that one didn't pick up because it was quieter. Maybe it was a less powerful motor, and that one didn't pick up the bigger gems. But so far that has been the quietest one that I've tried. The last one that I tried was like a steam train coming at me. So okay, we'll see what this one is like. It's all come in a little box with some with very little instruction. USB powered for ultimate convenience. Can be connected to a power bank. Now this is something else that somebody said to me, that was recommended. Thank you for all the comments. I think what I'm going to have to do is maybe do a roundup of all of the ones that I've looked at, because I have ordered another one. Don't tell hubby. The only good thing is that when you get them from Amazon, you can send them back, and I will be complaining about the fact that I've got a piece missing. But yeah, so you can just use a power bank if you're in the car going away or whatever, rather than running it from the mains, which is quite a good idea. No more diamond painting wax. Yeah. Unlike traditional wax-based diamond painting tools, our vacuum diamond pen ensures clear, detailed diamond painting projects. Okay, that's a bit strange. So we've got a micro vacuum pump, a diamond painting suction pen, 2 diamond art trays, a silicone hose, a USB charging cable, and the user manual. That's a manual. Okay, so let's have a look at this then. This is very tiny, I have to say. And for the money, I think it's quite amazing. Right, this is definitely, I think, the smallest one that we've seen. Although the second one that we tried was quite small as well. Ooh, that's a peculiar looking thing. I'm a little bit on electrics and things when you're buying them from countries that maybe don't have quite the standards that we have. I may be dissing these companies, I don't know. But yeah, just be careful with electrics and things. Maybe use a power surge protector or something like that. Oh, this has got... Why has that got that there? Oh, this has got a little wheel on the side to put it up and down. I wonder what that's for. Is that to switch it on and off? Oh, that might be the on-off switch. Okay, I'm not very good with these on-off switches, am I? I say I'm not good at electrics. And then we've got this. Oh, that's a bit bent, look. Oh, goodness. That's gone a little bit flat. Okay. Now, this is quite small and compact, so it'll be interesting to see what the noise level is. Let me take this off here. £7.39 is quite a good price. I think somebody said that they got one of these sort of like stick pens, and it didn't last very long. And they weren't very pleased with it. So, yeah. And I am being told that quite a few people have tried multi-placers in them, and the multi-placers do work as well. So I'm fascinated by new things. You know me, I have to try everything. That's a really big USB thing, but that's going to then have to plug in, and it would have been better if this had an on-off switch. Yeah, that doesn't press down. Oh, hang on. No, that's not wanting to come off there. That feels as though that's fastened, and that's... Ooh, but that's got a little hole in it. So, oh, that's maybe so that this works properly. But that has got a hole in it there. But yeah, that means that it doesn't matter how far you are to switch it on and off. You're going to have to go to your socket in the wall or your USB socket to switch it on and off. That's a little bit bizarre, I have to say. Okay. Oh, so it's just a case if it plugs in and there isn't an on-off switch. But that's quite quiet. And you can turn it down. That hasn't gone off. But you can turn it down. Ooh, I hope this one works then. Oh, okay. So let me just unplug it for now. 'Cause, let's have a look. So we need to put the pen on this end as well. As I say, we have seen this pen before. Make sure that that's fully in. I'm a little bit iffy about this though, because that has bent. Might have to get a heat gun or a hairdryer or something on this, just to try and get that to go a little bit more round rather than flat. Oh, so that's... and we'll pop it in one of the trays, look like that. Okay, but yeah, that is definitely the quietest one that I've had so far. Ooh, have we found one? And a cheap one at that might work. Right, let me just get some of these bits and pieces out of the way. And yeah, I was just going to get the stick one and not get any of the others, but then I did think, well, for £7.39 I can't resist, and yeah, I have then ordered another one as well. But anyway, such is life. Oh, what am I messing about at, Liz? Let's put you there, see whether that moves or not. Right, we're going to have a go at some of these gems. So we want some of the normal ones and we want some of the specials. So I'm actually going to get my little bit bigger trays. I know this is cheating, I'm not using the tray that came with it, but anyway. So let's have a look, grab some scissors. Right, so we've got 2 to test. There is a lot of specials on this one, which is why I've picked it out, and I've picked it as well because it's got the bigger sizes there, because there's no point in it doing the small and not the big. If you've been with me for a while, you will know I love my special drill projects, and I do lots of special drill projects. So this is why I want to try these pens with your special drills, with your special shapes, not just your standard resin and acrylic drills. To me, if it works with the crystals, it's going to work with the others, so I don't need to test it on that. And if it works with these, it will also work on your fairy dust drills and your AB drills. And the good point about these is that you're not going to take the coating off your AB drill. If you use putty and anything really sticky like glue dots, quite often when you pick it up, you gem up your AB gem that's got your coating on and go to put it down, the coating can come off. Very rarely, but it does happen. So that shouldn't happen with these because it's only air that's picking it up and not anything sticky. So, right, we want a colour. Do you know, that's a special shape as well. That's actually a bigger one. So that wants to go over there as well. So let's try, what have we got? Where are we? Letter A. All right, so we'll start with the letter A. And we'll put those in there. I must make sure I don't lose these gems, otherwise I'm going to have problems. Because you know what I'm like, I put it down and then it just disappears. The diamond painting fairies come and mess with me and take things away. So we'll put the A's in that tray for now. Let me grab a little bag. Keep myself organised, look. And I'll put that packet in there. So I know that this is letter A. Look at me being organised. Oh my goodness. Right. And this this is a GBFKE diamond painting little gonk. And if you want to see him, he's in my GBFKE playlist up in that corner there. And he was from June last year, so he's nearly a year old. So yeah, I better get him started. I think crack on and do him. Right, so I need to now plug this one back in. This is a bit of a nuisance, I have to say, that this is, well, it hasn't got an on-off switch. It's got a higher and lower switch. Higher, lower. Okay, so let's plug that one in there. And it comes straight on, but listen how quiet that is. That's on the lowest setting, I believe. And we'll turn it up. And that's the highest setting. Again, it's still quite quiet. Pretty good. Okay, so let me just pop those scissors over there. Let me put that there. So we'll try it on the highest first, with just your standards, and then we'll see where we go from there. Okay. So, right, bear with me as well, because my eyesight is awful. So being able to see these letters without my glasses on could be a little bit fun. Right, just peel back the plastic a little bit. Give the gems a shake in the tray. These are just generic ones. That's rattling a little bit, isn't it? Let me get a little bit of foam. We'll stand it on a piece of foam. This is just packing foam that comes with a lot of the different diamond painting projects these days. Let's try and unfurl this a little bit, because there's quite a few kinks where it's gone flat, look. So we want this air coming through as much as possible without any obstructions. That is quite a bit flat. Okay. Right, try and keep it that way. And now the plastic's gone back down again. Right, let me just zoom you in a little bit. Okay, let's see. So, oh, picks it up, no problem. And lets it go, no problem. Okay, did I just put that on B? No, I didn't. I put it on A. Say I'm working with no magnifying glass at the moment. So it's picking these up, no problem. Right, let's turn it down then onto the lowest one. Onto the quietest one and see whether that picks them up. It does! Oh, wow, that's fabulous. So I suppose it's like anything else. You can't have everything. This is the quietest one I've come across, but it hasn't got an on-off switch, unless there's one that I've just not found. No, I think that's like a filter there. That's, yeah, it's got to have airflow coming through there. If that's covered over, it's switching it off. So there's no on-off switch on there. And it is a nuisance then having to go over to that socket, I suppose. But yeah, that is picking those up, no problem at all. Okay, so that's the highest and lowest setting, but that is really quiet. If I can get it, you can hear the air hissing through the pen and how quiet that is. So, okay, this is doing really, really well so far. Right, let's have a look at some of these crystals then here. So we'll keep that one. These are sort of smaller ones. So let's go for these round ones, which is C. So we'll pop these into this tray here. And we'll see whether it will pick up anything a little bit bigger. Okay. Oh, I didn't zoom out then, did I? Oh, dear. So this is C. So these are the middles of these flowers here. So will it pick it up on the lowest one? It does. Wow. So the lowest and quietest one is picking up that one. Try it again. Yep. So it's not a fluke. So it's picked up those. Excellent. Okay. So I'm going to try the biggies now. These large green ones. Okay. And see how we do on these. I'm quite enjoying looking at these machines and giving them a test and seeing what they're all like. So, yeah, it's ridiculous that the cheapest one's going to be. Let's turn all these the right way around. You do this. I turn them round the right way around in the tray if there's only a few. Right, so K needs to go there. So will it pick it up on the lowest? It is annoying not being able to switch it off straight away there. Right, let me just peel this back. I should have got my magnets, but never mind. Right, so let's pick this one up. No, we're not going anywhere near on the lowest setting. Just pop that in the bin. So let's switch it up to the highest. Giving it a good try, run for its money. Oh, right, if you get a full seal then, over the top of it, on the highest, it will pick it up. Okay, I won't put any more down because I don't think I've got that many to put down and I want to try that one as well. So let's put it back on the medium then. We'll put it to the middle. And see. So it's picking it up on the middle one. And then one final try then. Put it on the lowest again. And get that seal. Oh, and it did. So it's just a case of making sure that it's completely sealed around it. And it will pick it up. And then it just places it down. This... I am impressed, I have to say. So for the money, for a little bit of a gimmick, yeah, you've still got your tubes all around, you've got your wires, there's no on-off switch, you've got to plug it in or take the plug out. I suppose that's not a bad thing when you're using, as I say, electrics from different countries. Maybe you've got to unplug it when you've finished using it. Otherwise it stays on and that'll maybe remind you to unplug it because it is always better, particularly on an evening when you're going to bed, to unplug all your electrics. So yeah, but I am quite impressed with that. Let's just try it again on the lowest setting. You've just got to position it right so that it makes a proper seal, and then it just puts it down. Yeah, I think for value for money, this one's excellent. Impressed with that. It's the quietest one. It's got the pen that I liked the best. It is actually very small as well, this little motor. Is it getting hot? No, it's not. I mean, I've not had it on that long, but there's no heat there. So yeah, I'm impressed with that one. So let me just unplug it, and we'll have a look at the other one. Interesting was the cry. Right, so I know it really does need to be fully charged, but we'll have a look. And again, this is like, what, 3 times the price? You could nearly buy 3 of those for the price of this one. Obviously, I can't say how long it's going to last, how long the enclosed batteries in this one are going to last, because you'd have to keep using it and see. And I do think I'm going to be sending this one back, because I don't like the fact that the blinking on-off switch is right the way up the top. What? That is just, it's bizarre that it's there and you can't. I'm just trying to see if it, no, and compared to that one, it is quite loud as well, I have to say. But it is on the quieter side to the others that I've used. Certainly that last one that I tried was the loudest one that I've had. Right, so let's try on your big gems. Oh, this is awkward. Okay, so it's picking that one up. And it is quite awkward to manoeuvre in your hand as well. Yeah, and as I say, that tip is plastic. That isn't. It's like a hard plastic coated in silver. It's not actually metal. So because this is like a slanted tip as well, it just makes it that little bit more awkward to pick these up to get that full seal. I mean, it is picking them up, but it's not as accurate and it's not as easy, because I don't find that comfortable. I suppose, I wonder if I could do it. I suppose you could maybe wrap a rubber band or something around it to keep it on all the time. That's not ideal either, is it? Yeah, okay. And it's yeah, I like the way it says it's got 90-degree angle. Oh, that's not, is that, that's not a 90-degree angle really, is it? But it is angled on the pen, so maybe that's maybe what it meant, not the fact that the pen moves. Okay, so let's have a look at the slightly larger gems. Were these C? These were C, weren't they? Can anybody see another C? I bet there isn't another one. Oh no! There isn't another one, so I'll put that one down. Let's try the standards then. So it picks those up, no problem at all. So we're back on the A. Oh, this is awkward. I suppose you'd get used to it, and if you do like a chunkier pen. But it is quite heavy actually on your wrist as well, holding it like this, because you're getting the weight tipping to the back on it, whereas normally if you held it sort of there, then the weight's a bit more even, I think. Obviously these are all just my opinions. There's nothing scientific about this at all. You are just seeing what I'm doing. I don't, other than oh, there's already a gem on there. No wonder I can't pick it up, another one up. Thinking, why is this not working? Typical Liz mistake there. Yeah, I leave my mistakes in my videos so that you're seeing like a real life sort of demonstration. I do like to try things out. I do like to try and be honest with things that I try and use. And yeah, okay, it is getting to my wrist a little bit, to be fair, because I'm not used to holding a pen like this. Okay, and then it's just going straight off. So yeah, I'm not impressed with this one. I think for the price I would have expected more, but yeah, this one I think is probably going to be a keeper. Whether the novelty will wear off and I'll decide no, I'm not going to use it, it's too much of a faff to keep getting it out and everything, or whether I will, you know, use it a lot, I don't know. The jury's out on that one. But yeah, it's certainly the better pen that I really liked. And yeah, it's just a bit peculiar looking, that thing, that's all. But okay, so let me know, have you taken the plunge and bought one of these pens? Have you started using them? Let me know your comments. I think I'm going to do a roundup maybe when I get the next one. I'm going to try and make that one the last one, and we'll see where we go from there. Because yeah, this is disappointing. It's the button more than anything, I think, and the fact that I've got a piece missing is pretty annoying as well. But they've all worked, much of a muchness. The really noisy ones, you can put headphones on, but that's not good if you've got somebody else in the room, because they're not going to be happy if you've got that motor running in the background there. Let me know your thoughts, and so I will do a roundup, and then I'll read out some of the comments of what other people think as well. It is a new sort of innovation in diamond painting. Somebody's come up with the idea and everybody else has jumped on the bandwagon and thought, oh, we could do one of those as well. And you get the good with the bad. This one, definitely, if you could switch it on and off on here, would be brilliant. But then you don't get everything. And for the price, you can't expect everything. This one is disappointing because you've got to hold your finger on there and it's not comfortable to hold, and it is quite heavy as well. So yeah, okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, as always, a thumbs up is very much appreciated. Any comments or questions in the comments down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I do read each and every comment and I do reply to everybody. If you want to let me know, as I say, what you think to the pens, I'm going to do a roundup and read out some of those comments as well. So, you know, it's not just me telling you what I think, it is what other people have found as well. And if you want to join our little family, which I hope you will, then if you press that subscribe button down in this corner and the all notifications bell that pops up, you'll be notified when any of my videos come out. So you're not going to miss anything. Yay! Okay, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Take care, everyone, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.